Hello, my dear friends, and welcome. Today is a special video. It's all about my diagnosi-versary. Today is my third diagnosi-versary. It is the third anniversary of my diagnosis, and it also happens to be National Wine Day here in the United States. So every year on my diagnosi-versary, I raise a glass to my good health, and this year I raise a glass to your good health as well. So cheers, my friends. So an update on my health. How am I doing? I am clinically stable. That means that I have no new lesions on my brain or my spine, and my symptoms are pretty stable as well. Right now I'm going through a flare of symptoms. They're old symptoms that are flaring up because of stress. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. Our routines are all off. There's a bit of stress with worry about family members. I'm working a lot more than I ever used to, and I'm not able to get to the gym, and I'm not able to work out with my trainer. So my routines are off, so my symptoms are flaring a bit. I have increased numbness on my face. My left hand, the last two fingers are pretty numb right now, and my left leg is numb. I have some muscle tightness, and I have some muscle spasms, and I have some fatigue. None of it is overwhelming, but it is annoying. I am currently still taking glatiramer acetate, the generic of Copaxone, and I also take baclofen to help when my muscle spasms and muscle tightness get in the way of my normal life. I've learned a lot over the past 3 years on my journey with MS. When I first started, I started doing the Overcoming MS program, and it is a combination of diet, lifestyle, and medication, and I'll put a link in the description below. It is really helping me stay healthy and encourage me and give me hope for the future. And in the Overcoming MS program, I have found this community of support that is amazing. The people in this community have helped me with their wisdom and their guidance, and they have just been so wonderful. I also became an OMS ambassador, and I have my own circle support group locally here. And the members of my group, again, supportive and amazing, and I rely on them for their wisdom. Many of the members have had MS much longer than me, and they can guide me along this journey. I also follow several bloggers that I love. One of them is Tripping on Air, and she is so fun, and she is irreverent, and she tells it like it is, and I really enjoy reading her blog, and she's funny, she's great. Another one is A Hot MS, and I recently found her, and she is wonderful. I love reading her story and seeing her posts. And another one is Active MSers. And the Active MSers site, it really talks about the importance of keeping moving. If we don't keep moving, we're not going to keep moving. And I will put links in the description below to all of those. I also have started following some other YouTubers, which I really enjoy. One of them is Spencer's MS. He is a quiet, gentle soul, and he shares his wisdom. He has had MS for over 20 years, and he is a real steady person, and I really enjoy his insight into living well with this disease. Another one is Dr. Aaron Boster, MD. He's a neurologist out of Ohio, and he's wicked smart, and he's funny, and he can spend more time diving deep into the neurology and the medicines and the overall topic of multiple sclerosis. And I really enjoy watching his videos. A lot of times when I go to see my neurologist, we just don't have time to dive deep, or she has said something to me and then I forget it before I get home. So I like to go to Dr. Boster's YouTube channel to look up different topics and rewatch some of the videos he's posted. Another one is No Stress MS. And No Stress MS by Damien Washington is a funny channel. He's been living with MS for several years now, and he posts very entertaining and informative YouTube videos, and I really enjoy watching him. And again, I'll put links in the description below to all of these. I recently read a story posted by fellow OMSer Jack McNulty. He's a chef, and he has a website called My Fresh Attitude. And again, I'll put a link in the description below. And Jack wrote, and I'm paraphrasing, MS has already changed your life forever. OMS is truly a lifestyle change. one that can only be permanent. And this really resonated with me because he's right. MS is going to be with us for a long time. There's currently no cure, so most of us are going to have it for life. So the changes that we make with diet and lifestyle and our medication have to be permanent. We have to dedicate ourselves to permanent change so we can live well with our MS. So what's next? I've learned a lot since my diagnosis. I've learned a lot about multiple sclerosis and diet and lifestyle and medication. I've learned what makes me feel good and what makes me feel bad. I've learned that there are things in my control and there are things not in my control. So this year, I'm going to rededicate myself to those diet and lifestyle choices that I have control over. I'm going to exercise a bit more. I'm going to try to do some more stress reduction, and I'm going to tweak my diet a little bit more and see how it makes me feel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, a like under the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. The question of the day is, how are you doing with your diagnosis? How are you doing with your MS or your chronic illness diagnosis? I would love to hear. Please put it in the comments below. Take care, my friends.